I go to the movies at least 3 times a week, which means I see the same trailers over and over and over again.
Toot fart too far. I heard toot fart again.
So what's my favorite trailer right now? It's for a movie called Obsession, and I'm gonna make an early prediction. Obsession is gonna be this year's Weapons. That's big hype, I know, but I've got good reasons. So let me tell you why I think this bleached man is about to deliver the goods.
Nora, are you sure this is an emergency? We have tickets to the theater.
Hey everybody, Papanaut here. I'm a dad that loves movies from San Antonio, Texas. And today I want to introduce you to the director of Obsession, Curry Barker, a name I think we're going to start hearing a lot more in the horror space, right alongside Osgood Perkins and Zach Kreger. I mean, this guy already has a leg up. His last name is Barker. And no, he's not related to Clive Barker, but if my name was Dave Craven, I feel like that would be bonus points towards my horror script getting greenlit. Which brings us to the first stop on the hype train. Like Perkins and Kreger, Barker is a writer-director. I watched a ton of press on Weapons. And Zach Kreger talks a lot about envisioning shots while he was writing the script. That matters, especially in horror. Both Kreger and Barker come from sketch comedy, and that is a superpower. Because like comedy, horror is all about timing. There's so much pacing involved when you're playing with an audience like that. You can write pacing into a script all day. It doesn't mean it's going to translate when we're actually watching it. And that's why trailers are so important, because you can ruin a movie's pacing with the wrong trailer.
I know.
Think about Weapons. The trailers give you the premise, not the plot. When you buy a ticket, you don't know anything the characters don't know. The audience and the characters move through the story at roughly the same pace. Sometimes we know more, sometimes they do, but we're all in the same ride. That shared experience makes horror hit harder. Now imagine a bad trailer, one that spoils a bunch of story beats. Now the audience is filling in gaps. We've got the corners, we're just filling in the middle. Now the trailer for Obsession, that's a perfect trailer. And yeah, it's under a minute. Technically, it's a teaser. But hear me out, I think we should only get teasers. You get 1 minute to sell me a ticket, and here's how you do it. There's a guy in a car on the phone with a mysterious voice.
What's up?
I was calling to see if there's a way I can alter a wish.
He's in over his head.
I'm sorry, we don't really do that.
No?
Maybe it's some sort of monkey's paw situation.
Just because you chose this for her doesn't make it less real.
Ah, that's it. And suddenly, I would like to know more. I also love how they spell out from director Curry Barker. The same way Longlegs did with from Osgood Perkins. Like, oh, you don't know that name? You should. Well, I didn't. So I looked him up when I got home. And that's when my hype went into overdrive. Because you very quickly learned that Curry Barker made a movie for $800. $800. And you can watch it on YouTube right now. Links in the description. It's a found footage horror movie called Milk and Cereal. And it has over 2 million views. Now listen, I've sat through my fair share of mid-student film style horror, so I get it if you're hesitant, but I highly recommend Milk and Cereal. Give it 5 minutes. If you're not hooked, I'd honestly be surprised. It centers on a group of friends that are YouTubers. Their channel is built around elaborate pranks. It opens with the setup of one of those pranks. And I won't spoil anything, but from the opening scene, you get this pit of your stomach dread that just builds and builds, and it only gets worse the deeper you go. Do you like Creep? I love Creep. I love Mark Duplass. We actually got to see him speak last year at Texas Frightmare Weekend, and he went on about how he thinks found footage horror is the best genre for aspiring filmmakers to dive into. Milk and Cereal is the proof behind his statement. Barker wrote a strong script, the acting is solid, he doesn't overstay his welcome, and I didn't once notice that classic found footage problem. We put a camera there, or why are they still filming when they should be running? The logic holds. I also love the editing. It feels like you're watching something you shouldn't be allowed to see. Like the footage was assembled after the fact by like a forensics team. You get some timestamps, you get some dates, something will pop up on the screen like 10:59 p.m. the night he came home. No context. Who came home? It's subtle, it's clever, I love that stuff. And that's the movie that got Curry Barker's break, an $800 YouTube movie. Which brings us back to Obsession. It premiered last September at the Toronto International Film Festival, and the buzz was good. So good, in fact, that it kicked off a bidding war that included A24 and Neon. In the end, it sold to Focus Features. And yeah, they don't have the merch, but they've been putting out some excellent films lately. Hamnet, Nosferatu, The Bike Riders, Conclave, The Holdovers. It's so cool to see them add another genre prodigy to their roster. Curry Barker has all the right ingredients to make the next Weapons. Comedy chops, horror chops, writing chops, directing chops.
What about you?
Next question.
No, what about you?
Oh, you dropped the
You
finger
dropped the
there.
finger, what's up?
I wasn't able to say.
What'd you do?
Killed a cat.
chopping chops. So I'll be counting the days until Obsession hits theaters May 15th. Let's talk. Did you watch the trailer? Did you watch Milk and Cereal? Let me know in the comments. I love talking movies and I actually respond. Big thanks to my subscribers. If you've not subscribed, please do. It helps me massively. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be good.